Okay, so here, we can talk about reactivity series of metal. Sometimes, it is very difficult to remember that how to remember which metal is at the top and which is at the bottom. So there is a mnemonic to remember that. And what is that mnemonic when, we are talking about the mnemonic is, please, you guys would be thinking, what is it about, right? Yeah, but this is something that, we can remember. Please stop calling me a cute zebra. I like call small goat too. Right, yeah. This is very interesting to remember that. What is that? This is basically a way of remembering the reactivity series. Now let's write the elements. P, please, means what is it referring to? It is referring to potassium, K. Then we have stop, which is actually sodium, Na. Calling, Ca. Me, magnesium, Mg. A, aluminium, Al. Cute is carbon, C. Zebra, zinc, Zn. Iron, Fe. Like lead, Pb. Copper, small, silver, gold, AU, platinum, PT. Yeah, this is basically general reactivity series. As we can see here at the top, we have group 1 metals, then we have group 2 metals, sodium and potassium belongs to group 1. Then we have calcium and magnesium from group 2, aluminium group 3. So as you know, we are going further from left to right side, reactivity decreases. So the most reactive metals are group 1 metals. So all the metals here above carbon, keeping in mind since they are above carbon, so extracting them, the only method available is electrolysis because it is the most powerful method. So extraction is by extraction of these metals by electrolysis only. And why is this so? Because they are above carbon in the reactivity series, so we won't be able to reduce them by carbon. The one which are below carbon, they can actually be reduced by it. Extraction of these metals by electrolysis. This is the most powerful method, yet expensive too. Keeping in mind, I write here, this is the most powerful method. The most powerful method, the product is going to be very pure, but yet, it is expensive, right? The most powerful method and expensive too. For the ones which are lower than the carbon in the reactivity series, definitely, we can still have electrolysis, but since, it is a very expensive method, so who would want to go for, right? They would want to go for cheaper methods. Then, here we are talking about these metals which are below carbon. These are the metals, as you can see, zinc, iron, they are extracted by reduction of carbon method, extracted by reduction of carbon method. Since this is the cheaper method, so they can be reduced by carbon, but this is only applicable to the metals which are below carbon, not the ones above carbon, because more reactive will be more reactive metals will not be displaced by carbon since it is lower in the reactivity series, right? And then, how about the metals, at the bottom here, when we are talking about these are basically the metals like gold, silver, platinum, and they occur naturally as elements since, they are not reactive, right? So that is why not much extraction is needed. So no chemical change needed in them. So no chemical change needed in them. In the reactivity series, the main thing that we need to remember is that only more reactive metal can displace less reactive metal. Okay, less reactive metal cannot displace more reactive. This is the main concept that we're gonna carry from here. Let me put it this here. As here we are going down, what is happening? The top we have the most reactive metals, right? And at the bottom, what do we have? We have less reactive. So here what we are talking about means potassium, which is actually most reactive. All this we have to remember the concept. And here what do we have? This is the least reactive. So this is the reactivity series that we will remember to apply the concepts whenever we are doing the questions.